kind of one of the things that can be difficult is when a team's best players aren't around. It's difficult to scout them because then it allows for other guys.
Justin Anderson threading the needle with a half-court bounce pass. Now it's York, he fires and buries it. As Kiefer Sykes pushes the pace, finds York. Shot fake, drive, Sykes checks his feet. 6-0 Fort Wayne.
You know, getting Gabe a good shot, but Gabe turned down a good shot to get a great shot for Kiefer. Great two-man game by those two.
And there's two with authority for Chris Silva.
You know, his professional career here in the G League, he's continued to get better and better. And very good defensively. We talked about Brian Bowen, who he spent time.
Justin Anderson for Taylor. 3-ball money.
Terry Taylor, 4-3.
However, the transition halted. Edwards, good. Vince Edwards, the Boilermaker, back in the Hoosier State. Strong take by Boatwright, no good. And Silva leads the break. Taylor looking to draw a charge instead. Silva. Matt Lewis. Nice move. Thought about it from what could be 4-point range. Now on the attack, it's Boatwright straight on. Good.
There's another example of how well the Mad Ants play together. You don't expect to happen. So really glad that these type of opportunities are happening for our players here. Just giving them more exposure, different type of exposure.
Vince Edwards, that's too long. And the long rebound for Nate Hinton. Taylor, and one.
Getting quick offense, running the floor. You see, you're going to have to foul Terry a lot harder than that.
Taylor's got a lane. How about the finish?
Because it's probably going to be a smaller guy, as is Briscoe, guarding whoever that guy is right now, being Terry. And if they don't help, you got Kiefer Sykes going downhill. Great set run by the Mad Ants.
An answer on the other side, Jordy Chimanga. They respect the outside shooting ability of Terry Taylor. He's scoring at every level.
He gets rebounds that aren't there for him. He shoot the ball. Now he's showing his driving ability and his ability to not only just drive.
Now feeding inside. Chimanga left it short. Offensive rebound. Count it, and the foul. And the big dance, though, lost to Houston. On the floor for Fort Wayne right now, a former Houston Cougar, Nate Hinton.
22% from the field. Terry is playing absolutely unbelievable, out of his mind. So happy for him, such a great guy.
Mad Ants showed zone on D there after Nate Hinton had stretched the lead to 7. This time it's Hinton with the dime and Will Voorhees the finish. If you're Iowa, how do you want to attack the zone? Well, they turn it over. York on the break. The bucket, no, but Hinton follows it up.
Great defensive principle.
Edwards through contact. Got the rebound, hands it off, York. Count it. Yeah, looking forward to that, Rachel. Saw a sneak peek of those jerseys for tomorrow night on social media. After the timeout, there's Isaiah Briscoe.
Those Pacer pinstripe jerseys. I got to try to get a 19, man.
Ryan Bowen, number 15, nails a 3. Well, tomorrow night, in addition, Briscoe finds Bowen. Extra pass, Barry. Count it, and the foul! Getting up and getting some help from the rim. Yeah, I don't know if Dad had ops like that.
Oh, man.
Boatwright drills the corner 3. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play.
Again, those little slap fouls, Terry's going to play right through those.
Free throw pops in and out. Bowen for three. Got it. And his return to the Summit City.
Shooting 19% from three. He's a good three-point shooter. You don't want to give him wide open shots because he can knock shots down.
A bounce pass for Justin Anderson. Hinton taps it towards Taylor. Good again, and the foul.
Going to be around there as well. And, you know, talk about these little fouls. He brought a guy with him.
Just over 5 to go first half. Fort Wayne ahead by 4. Brandon Sampson all the way. Taylor finds Hinton in the corner. York open. Book it. That one goes for Isaiah Briscoe. Unselfish unit. Shot clock at 2, and it's 2 for Terry Taylor. Hinton lost it. Here comes Briscoe. No. But there's Jordy Chimanga to clean it up. Played pretty well in the early going this year, but for some of the teams maybe that had an injury or something that caused them to have a losing record, they might not be in contention to win the Showcase Cup. But after Christmas, pick and roll. Sykes to Boatwright, who hammers it down.
I talked about it in the beginning. He was probably our best one-on-one scorer. He created that entire.
Only a half second. York, long three. Good. Gabe York, former Lakeland Magic guard. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Off the backboard, Chris Silva. Sykes against the big man. Finds Boatwright inside. Oh, mercy. Chris Silva. In the last couple of years, Silva appearing in 55 games for the Miami Heat, trying to get back up to the NBA. Played overseas last year. It was in Israel. Silva still going.
And so just so many small little things. That's what I learned from those guys. They're so smart at, you know, not wasting movement and wasting motion and things like that.
Vince Edwards on the drive, no offensive rebound, and the putback, Chris Silva. Terry Taylor puts it in.
You know, Silva's shown he's a very good defender down low. So great move.
What a matchup between Taylor and Silva. Domingo stepped into a 3, no good. Brian Bowen, he's got a lane. Oh, Brian Bowen with authority back in Fort Wayne. We're juiced tonight playing against his former organization, and Jeff said he thought Brian is such an even-keeled guy that...
Great size, does a great job defensively, and if you allow him to, as with most professional players, if you allow them to feel comfortable, anything can happen. You know, just the ball handling ability and the vision.
Bowen to Sampson on the alley-oop. Hinton in the paint. Shot clock at 5. Anderson one-on-one against Barry. Tough shot. Count it. Justin Anderson. York broke down the D and hits the turnaround jumper in the 3rd round of this year's G League draft after he had been playing in Germany. York with the steal and the layup. Fort Wayne's been in control throughout, but it's never been comfortable. Elbow jumper good. Silva muscles it in. Silva, coast to coast.
Having to shoot shots, force shots rather. This is what we need. Some defense.
Gabe York, transition three, swish. Boatwright, mid-range jumper, nothing but nylon.
To make all the right passes, all the right moves, just better offense. And if you're Iowa, you'll take that.
Silva punches it down.
All sorts of problems down there.
Is he ever? Boatwright, count it, and one. Silva's a monster. Silva finds Lewis for the reverse. Sykes. And the Mad Ants lead by 5. And it's former Pacers two-way forward Brian Bowen, who is teamed up with Chris Silva tonight. Silva, good and one. Offensive board, Taylor. 4-point lead for Fort Wayne. Sampson, nice cut, and he scores. Sampson the three, and for the first time tonight, the Wolves have the lead. Hard-nosed D, Taylor spins, underneath, puts it in. Terry Taylor, back and forth late. It's Bowen who throws it away. York to Sykes, extra pass, Anderson, and one. Sykes, kick out, York, 5 on the shot clock. Bang, bang! Gabe York having a night. The third pick in this year's G League draft. That's ahead of the likes of Lance Stevenson. Chris Taylor and the guys in the draft room, which included Justin Anderson. 9 points are the most in a game for a Mad Ant this season. Previously, Dwayne Washington had 27. Down 3, Briscoe. The ankle breaker and an air ball. Sykes. Oh, it's money time! And Sykes steps up with some huevos. Iowa will have 2 games with Wisconsin on Monday and Wednesday at home. Bowen, no good.
No doubt about it, man. Early on, these guys do a great job of just getting after it defensively. And those are things that, I mean, no matter who's on your team, if you can have guys that buy in.
To spread out their minutes, plus it's not out of question they could get their top player, McKinley Wright, back. Currently in concussion protocol.
Chris Silva.
Barring something out of the ordinary. Sampson, catch and shoot. Okay, hold the phone. That's in and out. It's no good. Silva the rebound, and he was fouled. Silva entered tonight as a 61% foul shooter on the year. No good. Anderson secures the rebound, and the Mad Ants hang on to win.